YouTube friends. Thank you for watching another of my videos and being patient with me while I get these out. I've been real busy lately, but the doll in focus today is gorgeous Tressy from 1970. Isn't she beautiful? I think she is so different looking and just really unique. Now this one was the straight waist version that was produced by Sears in 1970, so she's a year younger than me and looking much better than me, I might add. And the next version that came out was Posin' Tressy, and that one has the twist and turn waist. And those have a slightly different look. I'll point out what that is in a moment. But they were originally released by Sears. And this Tressy is wearing the outfit called 70s Satin. And I'm going to take off her stand here for a moment and show you just a short little satin dress in a really pretty kind of cinnamon brown color. Came with this scarf. It also came with shoes, and I did not get the shoes with this outfit. I have a number of different shoes, and I feel like my dolls are always going barefoot because they'll just kind of fall off on the shelf or in the cabinet when I move them, so I just kind of keep them barefoot. But anyhow, this is beautiful Tressy, and I will get a close-up on her unique features here. She had a really unique face mold, and Tressy is the same size as Crissy. She was one of her friends that was released after she was released, and she can wear Crissy's clothes. They're both the 17-inch dolls, but her blue eyes and black hair make her really striking, and she has a very unique haircut too. This one, I think, has a really beautiful hairstyle. Sometimes you find them and the bangs are like frizzy and standing up on end over the years, but this one looks nearly perfect to me. I love her so much. Really cute. And then I'll show you in the back. It's just a very short bob, and then she's got her long tail in black, and she's unique because she has really light lips, and that was, you know, big at the time to have the lighter lips in makeup. Now the later ones, the Posin' Tressy was a little bit different. Her skin tone was a lot more rosy. She had a lot more paint on her cheeks to make them pinker, and her lipstick was also more pink. Her hairstyle was similar, but I feel like it was more layered and much thinner, and I no longer have one to compare with this one. I used to have like 4 Tressys hanging around, but this one also came in the black version, and those are extremely popular and sought after. They are really, really expensive, and I have never been able to get my hands on a black Tressy, which I've always wanted. I've had black Crissys and different dolls, but I even had a Terra, which is one of the smaller dolls, and kind of one of the offshoots of the family, and she was really adorable. But anyhow, this one is just so cute and unique. I love her face mold. It's just really, I don't know, it's really different. And then her blue eyes do open and close, and she's got the really thick paint around the eyelashes that was popular for the time as well. So I think this version looks a lot more I don't know what I want to say, just unique than the Posin' Tressy. The Posin' Tressy was a little bit more toned down in hair and makeup and everything. But yeah, this one is really cute. Now occasionally you'll find them where the lipstick has unfortunately kind of oxidized through the years to a pale yellow color. Excuse me, allergies. And those are also neat to find. And then the ones that were produced in Canada, I've noticed, have kind of almost like a whiter face mold. I don't know why, it just looks whiter, and their lipstick is usually oxidizing to white. This one is still the light pink. But just a beautiful doll to have in your collection with your other Crissy family members. And like I said, she fits in all of Crissy's clothes. And they are pretty pricey because these are a little bit harder to find, as they were a Sears exclusive. She originally came with, there were 2 different versions of her dress. They were kind of a cottony material, and she had matching panties, and then some of them had a headband that came with it. And if you want to learn more about these, a really good resource is the site CrissyandBeth.com, and that's run by Beth Colvin. It used to be Gunther. She wrote the Crissy Bible to me, and I used to talk with her all the time way back in the day, probably like almost 20 years ago. We've lost touch, but she's a really great lady, and she keeps that site running, and I'm so glad because I have now forgotten what like all the outfits are called and stuff. So if you want to learn more about Crissy and her family, go to CrissyandBeth.com. It's a wonderful resource. You can find everything about everything in there. Even the offshoots from different brands that were similar grow hair dolls are on there. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time.